Welcome to GCC ILO Assessment. This video is about using the SpeedGrader to score a student on an institutional learning outcome. Now, if you're not familiar with the SpeedGrader in Canvas, please reach out to the CTLE for help. So here I am, and I might be scoring an assignment, a discussion, or a quiz in SpeedGrader. Now, let's say I'm on the student who does not have a submission. Many faculty would simply type a 0 right in here, hit enter, the student receive a 0 on that assignment, and they'd be done. We are asking that if you are doing ILO assessment, that you do not do that, because there's critically important information in the rubric that we on the assessment team want to know, and that is, did the student submit the assignment or not? So if a student did not turn in an assignment and you're using that assignment for ILO assessment, please open your rubric, click the 0 here, and hit save so that information comes to us. Now, let's say the student did turn in the assignment. It is your responsibility now to figure out how are you going to score them on this rubric. Before you go ahead and do that, I encourage you to watch the video about scoring, because remember, ILO scoring is different than scoring for a course. A student may be proficient from the perspective of a course, but not proficient from the perspective of them being ready to leave GCC with these skills. So one of the things you want to think carefully about is what in the assignment that you have given them is going to be judged for the purposes of the ILO, and how are you going to do that assignment of the points, the 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you are working with colleagues on a shared rubric, I encourage you to have this conversation together. If not, please think it through. And we also encourage you to make notes about how you did the scoring, because the hope is that you will be willing to do this in additional semesters. And by having those notes, you can know how to easily go in and quickly score the student. So let's say I'm going to come in, I'm going to score the student up here. I'm going to decide based on the criteria I have identified, this student should receive a 3. I'm going to hit save and I'm done. And that data is going to come directly to the assessment team, and it will go into your data dashboard for your department, and you can use it to improve student learning. So thank you very much for participating in student learning outcome assessment for institutional learning outcomes. If you need help, please reach out to me, your department assessment coordinator, or your student affairs assessment liaison. Thank you.